Hello and welcome back to Quern, Undying Thoughts, my revisited series. I'm Tom and the game just crashed when I recorded the last video, so I'll continue here. I just did a couple of steps and let's see where I'm being thrown out now because I'm not saving the game continuously or repeatedly, so I will be thrown out somewhere. I don't know, but basically after the end of the last video I just did one thing I think that may have triggered an autosave. So let's see. Oh no, actually it is right at the end of the last video. I do have my white crystal here already, right? Where is it? There, yeah. So yeah, in the last video we got the white crystal and now we may have to make use of it. And we do that here in the mechanics. Here, we need to put the white crystal in here, which activates the whole machinery here, like it powers that thing. And as you can see, like there is a connection here, a line, and here a light is shining out that's going to the top somehow. And there is a symbol here. These symbols correspond to the symbols that are related to the cylinders in the cylinder lab. And that's where I need this thing now. So let's see, did I sketch this already? Yes, here. Is there another node? No. So basically I need to switch the symbols now. As you can see here in the first position I have this sign already. In the second position I have this sign, but what I would need is this sign. Yeah. So I need to memorize the positions I have here, sort of. I mean memorize, I just try to get a good sketch of it. Maybe like this. I can get them all on the sketch. Yes, that's good enough, I think. And now we need to switch the cylinders so that they fit the pattern on the chalkboard here. And I will try to do that exclusively from the crystal, no, not the crystal, the cylinder lab. That's what I call it at least. Okay, so let's position ourselves properly here. Let's grab the first cylinder and put it in there and see the symbol. That's the Y symbol, or I don't know, it looks like whatever. So this is currently placed, well, I should be sure it wasn't the first position, yeah? So the first position here indicates, wait, let me write this down like this. Here, this is equals the circle. Like, you can also see that the cylinders have different shapes. So this symbol correlates with this shape on the cylinder, yeah? Let's take that out. And this cylinder has to be in this position, or it currently was in the first slot here. So the first slot is the fourth light. Yeah. So let's make a different one equals 4. Let's write this down, and then let's grab the second cylinder. The second cylinder has what symbol? It has this symbol, and that corresponds with the line or the rectangle. Yeah. And that was in the second position. And here it is also the second position, right? Yeah. So the second one, the second slot, corresponds to the second position in this in the mechanics. So the third cylinder has a hexagon shape on it, and it is the Z shape, that's what I call it at least. And the Z shape was in the third position also. Yeah. So 3 equals 3. Okay, we got that. Let's get that out again. This cylinder with the rectangle, no, the square in front of it has what symbol. That's the X shape, kind of, or Y shape, I don't know. And that was in the position 5. So 4 equals 5. So that means the last cylinder must be the one that was in the right position already. Yeah, I think we don't have that here. Yeah, that one was correct already. So the 5th one was correct. We can put that back in. And now we need to look. We need in the 2nd position. We need. This is the rectangle shape, and it needs to be in the 2nd slot. The rectangle shape is. No, it's not the rectangle. This one in the 2nd slot. So next we need the Z shape in the 3rd slot, and the Z shape was the hexagon, which is right here, and it was in the 3rd slot also, right? 3 equals 3, yeah. Oh no, wait, I did that totally wrong. I was looking at the, oh man, at the wrong pictures. I was wondering why everything is in the right place. 2 and 3 are not correct. Oh no, I fucked that up. I needed to look at this picture here, where they need to go. Can I do that now? Yeah, I think I can do that. I need the Z shape in the 2nd slot. So the Z shape is the hexagon. And the 2nd slot is also the 2nd slot. So the hexagon has to go here, I guess. Since I changed the position of the cylinders, it might not work now. So in the 3rd slot I need this thing here, and this corresponds with the rectangle. So the rectangle needs to be in the 3rd slot also, right? It's... wait, let's look here again. I need in the 3rd slot this epsilon shape, that's the square. And the square was in position 4. It needs to go in position 3. Position 3 is the 3rd one, I think. Yeah, I think so. So I need to put the rectangle in the 3rd slot. Where's the rectangle? It's this one, right? Okay. So, in the 2nd slot I need this thing here. No, wait, that's again not right. In the 2nd slot, in the 3rd slot I need this one here. In the 4th slot, sorry. This one was the correct sign. Oh no, I fucked that up. I fucked that up by looking at the wrong sketch. Let's see. The epsilon shape. That's the rectangle. Oh wait, no, man. No, I'm totally out of it now. I totally lost my jive now. Let's get those out again. This one was the one in the right position. Let's check that again. Yeah. This one was the right position. So this one has to go into the 5th slot. Just 5 equals 1. Yeah, okay, I think I can do that. So, let's get back here. Not to this one, yeah. So the Z shape corresponds with the hexagon. And the hexagon, the Z shape has to be in the 2nd slot. And the 2nd slot corresponds to the 2nd slot also in the crystal lab. Well, sort of. So the hexagon needs to go into the 2nd one. Ah, man. That's the hexagon into the 2nd one. So, next I need this thing here. This is the circle. And it needs to be in the 3rd position in the crystal lab, and the 3rd position in the crystal lab corresponds with the 3rd slot here. So the circle cylinder needs to go there. Where is it? There. That's the circle, right? Yes. So now we need in the 4th, no, in the 3rd slot. No, this we put already. In the 4th slot we need this epsilon or Y shaped thing. And the fourth slot in the crystal in the mechanics corresponds with the first slot here. And that's the rectangle shaped thing. So that's here. And this cylinder needs to go there, the rectangle. Okay, let's have a look at that worked. Probably not, because I fucked it up. I looked at the wrong sketch. But if in the beginning I looked at the right sketch, everything should work, then it does. Yay! Okay, so now I just need to press the button to open this thing. Okay. So, let's go up there. What do we have here? We have this thing here, which does nothing. Can I do something with my blue crystal there? No. Then we have this here. And this, which all does nothing. But I have a letter also. So let's read that.
Those couple hundred years have passed quickly. I managed to master the use of all the natural resources, including all kinds of metals and all the minerals this island had to offer. After I developed the new energy source, the pure white energy crystal, I thought that by harnessing the power of my new invention, I was capable of anything. I felt like a god. Those were the golden ages of my presence here. At that point, she tried to convince me again to leave. Naturally, I did not listen. She clearly could not understand the complexity and the importance of my work here. The great power I wished to acquire here could change the lives of thousands, if not millions of people.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, is there anything I can pick up here? No. So somehow I need to do this thing here first. And I can't do that from here. I need to do actually something else that I can do with the white crystal. I need to go here, like a little path that I didn't explore yet before. Actually, in the when I first played this game, I found this path very quickly, and it's easy to find actually, because it has this holder, and you find it in the beginning when you after you open this gate there here to the watchtower, and you have the orange crystal, and you put it in, and nothing happens. Yeah, and it's really strange because there are some sounds, and I wondered whether the game is broken, but in fact, you need the white crystal. You need more energy, yeah, to open this path here. If I take it, it still stays like this. Very good. So now you can go all the way here. There's also something else you can do with the white crystal already, but I'll show you that in the end, like the way I played this game originally. So we're getting here. What is this? There's nothing. Ah, and there is a hint actually to this thing. Man, I totally didn't get that hint. Ah. Well, maybe I will show you this hint now first, because I don't know if they put this in later or if this hint was in there before already. It shows you about these this quarter pieces, or whatever you call that. And that there is one in there, sort of, yeah. And this is what we're actually collecting now, except apart from this thing here, we also need to pick up this. This is how we activate the roof and the mechanics, actually, yeah. But I'll show you first here. There is another cutscene.
Look around you. This is the gift the last one who called himself an explorer left behind. Seeking power, he defiled these once sacred grounds. And I couldn't stop him. I'll carry this burden forever.
Oh, poor you. Okay. So first of all, with this thing you can sort of click send signals, but you don't really know what that is for. Let's get this away with, and then here you get to an area. Like first of all, here we are first I thought, wow, a totally new area. Wow, cool. But this is where we've been before. This is actually the entrance to the mechanics here, right? So now we have this item that we picked up there that we can signals with, and we need that here. Where is it now? There. Like always, if there's a blue light, you can activate that with this thing that we have. With this machine. Yeah. And now, this thing opens, and it starts moving. Shines light is coming out, yeah, and as you can see in this machinery here, there is sort of a compass, and if you play with these buttons, you move the whole top part of the mechanics. Yeah. So first of all, here it says we need to go to 70, so let's go to 70 degrees. Yeah. That's this direction. And with this here you can change the speed, go quicker and slower. And 70 is somewhere around here. Now if you look here, you see there is a blue light. Unfortunately I don't think we can activate this from here. No, that doesn't work. So we need to go all the way back there. Activate that thing. That's from here. What? There it opens. Yeah. Let's go back. And on here. So now, as you can see, there is a certain pattern. It's an X on a stand, sort of, yeah. First, let's try and get the light as good onto this. No, that's not with the zoom. First we need to slow down. Need to go there a bit. There. Position that properly. Okay. And this is... well, no man, it's difficult to explain actually, all this mechanics here. So you can see inside this light projector there are these lenses with metallic parts in them, and they form a certain pattern. So my job is now to create this X-shaped pattern. So let's first of all we do need this sort of. Can we use this? We can lower them, and then it shows me what pattern I have already. Okay, so here we need this X shape. We can make use of that basically, like we just need the remaining things. This one we can't really use because there's one here and one, like we must not have this one, also not this one. So let's lower this again. This one we cannot use because there is one part that we don't need. This here and this one too. But this one we can use. But that means we need this one here also, right? For the entire X. I was struggling quite a lot until I found out that you can simply turn these things also here. And if you raise this now, you can just turn it. Wait, let's do it like this. There you get the X. Like if you turn it in the right way. And if you lift it up now, and look there, what happens? There's a bright light, and something is activated there. What is this black smoke there actually? Did this only just appear? I don't know. So let's go there. Wait, this way? Too much running. should go slower again, so that this video is also more viewable for you, my dear viewer. So I think the door opened now there, right? Yeah, the door is open. So here there is teleporting now. Let's see if I can get this right. You need to direct this beam into this middle contraption there. Maybe here? Yes. And now you need to move this one there. Oh, come on. Like this. And now, if you press on this button, you're being transported there. Through the beam. So, we are on this thing. We can first of all open... Oh no, this can't open this bridge here. And just raise the thing in the middle. Which we also need to do, but at a later stage or something. Wait, is there also a lever? No. Like we can't raise this from here. Basically we want to get there, yeah? Which means we need to raise this platform up there, shine this beam up there, and then we can teleport there, yeah? And in order to do that we need to do also quite a difficult puzzle. But for the time being, what do I need to do? Yeah, as you can see, there is another like redirection thing in this pedestal, and it directs the light beam somewhere there, yeah? And like what you can see here also, there is this contraption, like thing that opens, which looks exactly like these things here, yeah? Like this and this. Now if you look at this thing here, it says B, and B means this button here, yeah? So what you need to do now is actually create a path from this B station here to the A station in the center, which is there. It says A here, right? And you do that by directing the beam from, like this beam that goes on there, out there it goes basically in this direction, I think. And then you need to redirect it around here once with things that you do from here. Let's see what happens when I... As you see there, like out of these things, you get more pedestals, yeah? In the back there, it didn't open now. The pedestals that open are indicated by this thing here, you know? And that's the thing. Like on top of opening all the pedestals, you also need to put them in the right direction. As you can see, this one is pointing sort of there to this tree, while it needs to point here. Yeah? And you can see that here, it's pointing into the center, it needs to point into that direction. Yeah. And I can turn those with from here. Can I turn them from here? How did I turn them? Like this I can turn them, yeah, as you can see. Yeah. Okay, wait now. What is this again doing? Let's just activate this. So let's have another look. Like this one apparently is totally irrelevant because this is B. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can disregard that light there at the bottom. Okay. Okay. So now the easiest thing is actually to try and figure out to open each of these separately, like this one and this one and this one and this one now. But it's not that simple. Like you can activate lights like this with these buttons here, but like they sort of switch. I can do this now. This is separate now because B in this position doesn't matter and this one also doesn't matter. So let's do that one now. it has to point into that direction. So we need 3 more. This, and this. Let's see if we can separate them somehow. What do we have here? We have these 2. They are not in the right position yet. No, that's too many. This one we have already. Let's memorize this one. Maybe, let's try. Maybe I can do 2. They are sort of connected sort of already. No. That doesn't work. This one up there is still not correct. Oops. Let's see. We can also do different connections with this one here. Oh, this is all of them. I need to remember that. So this does these 3. Oh man, no, I will not find my way back to this. This is much easier to solve when you really like... No, wait, I wanted to check this with all on, how far I get with the beam already. Yeah, it's the one there that's missing, basically. Only that one. All other ones are correct. Okay, so let's switch off these. No, that doesn't help. That is those. No. Ah, I can do that one alone. Okay, so then I got it. I need to arrange it so that this one is correct. Now I will just which one was that now? Oh no, wait, I need to close it first. Ah, man. Lots of running around here. Which one was that? This one? No. This one? No. This one. Okay, now I can arrange that one. Okay. And now I need it... Nah, I forgot to deactivate this thing again. Oh, man. Oh, no. Upwards. Okay, and now I switch this one on again and those. Yay! That took me very long in the original game. Yes, it works. So good. Oh wait, there's something in the back here that I didn't even look at yet. Ah, because this is the pieces that we're actually looking for now to get to the key to the watchtower. Yeah. There's also a ladder.
The opportunity I was given was meant to be shared among the worthy. My goal has become to readjust the gateway and to make this world more easily approachable. Although no one has ever been able to even scratch an ancient gateway before, using the purified power I discovered, I managed to disassemble it and get access to its crystals. Doing so, I also shut down the gateway temporarily. I imprisoned myself in this world for the sake of science. I had to make this sacrifice. To form a testing field for this type of rare mineral, I had to demolish several Dalmarian buildings.
In judicando criminosa est celeritas. Haste in judging is shameful. Okay. Anything else to pick up here? I don't think so. No. So, let's do this first. Like, I mean, actually, I could have put this this thing already into the socket where it needs to go before I solve this puzzle. This puzzle actually allows me to proceed in the game after putting in the puzzle, because now here I have a lever also. Yeah, and I pull this goes down, and now I can point this beam there. Now come on, I need to go into one direction only. A little further. Like, now come on. Here maybe. And now I lift it up again. Try and point this down. Maybe here. No, that's not high enough. A little higher. Come on. There it is. And now I can teleport there. So, we're in this little niche here. And I can open this thing. Which brings me to another puzzle. Here I need to direct this stuff down here. So, let's see. Ooh, I can just like wildly try stuff here. That doesn't work. Let's go there. Can I go up here already? No, not this direction. This also doesn't work. But this should work, right? Yeah. Aha! Something opens here. Ah, that's a mobile teleport device and a lens. And I need this lens to get to the next destination and stuff. I'll just show you. Difficult to explain, in fact. So we can leave here. And now I'll show you the one... No, actually I want to show you first where to put these pieces. This quarter piece. They go in here to get the key. There it is. They go in there. They look much bigger actually. Here. You need 4 of them to get the key and get out of this area to get to the second main area. Wait, how long is this video? I think that's long enough now. No, let me show you where to get another one. The one that I could have gotten before, but that's actually the most difficult to find. The second piece, oh, actually that would have been the first piece already, you get with the white crystal, simply by activating this thing here with the white crystal. And remember, before you put the orange crystal, I put the orange crystal into this telescope thing here and activated this puzzle with it. Now with the white symbol, where is it? Where am I? Where am I? Huh? Wait, I missed it already. Must be somewhere here. There. Now, if you shine the strong white light in there, come on. Like this. Can you jump down here now? Yeah. That's the hint I was showing you in this section here, that there is a plate in there with a piece. Yeah. And it's virtually impossible to find this on your own. Like, I couldn't find that, and I needed to. No, actually, I found it. I wrote I opened a discussion thread in the forums for this, because I couldn't find the 4th piece. Like, there was no task or anything that I had to do. Like, so I just couldn't find it, and I wrote the trail went cold. Yeah, because you usually always get something, or you have some task to achieve, and here you only knew you needed a 4th piece, but there was nothing that guided you further, basically. Yeah. Where you had to get back sort of to the beginning of the whole game, to this original puzzle, yeah. And there is this one hint given. I don't know if it was in the original game or if the developers added that later. But anyway, I did eventually find it, I think, on my own, just minutes before the developer actually wrote that this is the most hard to find, or people, even though it's the easiest to get, because the white crystal you have right in the beginning of this part of the game. You never think of doing that, like putting the white crystal into the watchtower there. Okay, with that, I say thanks again for watching. I hope you check back in the next video when I will maybe manage to get both remaining parts. I don't think so, maybe one at least. And until then, I say bye.